the three best friends.
The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back in town. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Sam J. Comroe. That's Ralph Guerra. That's James Frey. And that right there is Turbo. This is a secret Clubhouse podcast where we take a word from our listeners and we use it as a theme for the rest of the episode. Today's secret password is...
Dreams. I hate how hard you knew you crushed that.
Dude, I killed it so hard, I almost threw the glass at James's TV and walked the fuck out.
Damn. That's the best intro you've ever done.
I'll never top it.
That was legit, like just, you called it like 30-foot three.
May I offer one critique?
James.
I would have appreciated a mention to our a cappella entrance. And you can't even argue that.
Yeah, I'm not going to... I mean, I think I did a great job.
You did.
And you know why I did a great job? Because I feel sharp. I feel fucking on.
Why?
Because we had our first weekend back.
Yeah.
Doing stand-up comedy.
We were all very... I mean, I was very scared. I was very nervous.
I was the most nervous I've been since I started stand-up. Because we've never taken this long off.
And I was rip-roaring, ready to go.
Yeah, because you don't care how you do. You don't give a shit. We all want to succeed, and you're just there.
And I took the sound guy's advice and just shit the first show. I bombed.
No, he can't. Well, no, because that shit always happens. I knew it was going to happen, and I knew you got in your head. Sometimes the sound guy or like the manager for a comedy show or a comedy club will always come in pre-show and like get our time and stuff like this. And they always say something
At the end
about the show or about how the crowds are or what they like lately. And I never listen to that shit anymore. It used to fuck me up so bad where they'd always be like, what's your time? What song do you want to go up to?
Yep.
And then after 5 minutes of talking, they just leave. And before they close the door, they'll just be like, oh, they hate when you talk about black people. See ya. And then you're like, no, that's all my material.
No.
It literally felt like bad juju because I literally,
Yeah.
you're getting hyped up. I felt like a baseball player. He's like, what's your intro song? I'm like, DMX. X gonna give it to you. I'm like, I'm fucking feeling this. I'm ready to go. And then it's like, before he leaves, he's like, you're gonna strike out, and they hate when people strike out.
They hate DMX.
Yeah.
What did he say to you? What was it that
He was
messed you
like,
up?
basically all he said was, if you don't address the pandemic,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
you know, and I'm like, I'm gonna address it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
naturally, I'm gonna address it.
Yeah, but now you're like focusing on
But
it.
now I'm fixated on like, oh no, I need to walk out there and be like, hey guys, there's a global pandemic. Have you guys heard?
You became a news anchor from NBC?
Your hair just starts getting more coiffed and turns into a side part.
Let's go to your first comic for the weather.
That
Ralph
is true.
Guerra.
They do that. Remember, I think it was Rhode Island. Like he was, everyone was like super cool, and he like pops back in, and he's just like, by the way, do not talk about drinking and driving.
Yeah. It's always, and
He's
you
like,
always have a bit about it.
Yeah, we have the number one, the highest DUI rate in like the country, and they don't they stop serving alcohol at 11 p.m. And then we're just like, okay. He's like, do you guys want any food, like quesadillas or something? What?
Well, I think I've told you guys about this too. I got asked one time to headline like an AA convention show, and the guy who booked it was like, whatever you do, don't be dirty. And I was like, everybody here smoked fucking heroin.
Yeah.
Like, don't be dirty?
Yeah, they're
Like,
dirty.
half of these people are fucking homeless.
Yeah.
Like, they're here for the coffee, dude.
Well, usually when they say that shit, if you do what they say to not do, it almost always succeeds.
Yeah.
I literally went on stage.
Just say it.
And I was
You have
like,
to like, hey, they told me not to be dirty. And
Right.
then they go, fuck that shit.
Yeah, every college I've ever done.
Yeah.
They told me not to cuss. Oh, what the fuck? All the students. And I'm like, oh, shit, we can?
yeah.
Like
You become a
I go to
student?
that school? Yeah, exactly. Like I'm enrolled.
We can cuss.
I think the people need to know that it went great, though. It went great.
really good.
There was some nerves, but
We're back.
Not an issue. We're back.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like the most fun I've had performing in a weekend in 7 months. No, in like a long time. In like a long ass time.
I had
It
a
was
blast.
dope.
Revitalized.
Yeah, I felt rejuvenated. I think I needed the little break, but then getting back to it, I'm like excited to try new material, to like just be on stage, fuck around a lot.
You know what? It made me like realize how important it is to me and how much I miss it if it's gone. You know, it's that like you take things for granted.
For sure.
And then I was like, I miss stand-up so much. I didn't realize I had such a need to be just a hilarious man for the people.
Yeah, but before you continue that story, can you just make sure to address the pandemic?
But that literally threw me off because like I definitely felt rusty. I share a hotel room always with Ralph.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ralph is your best friend.
And I forgot.
And you forgot his fucking name.
Switched. You called James up.
I know.
Although we did switch it up a little bit. We fucked around with the lineup.
Yeah.
We fucked around with the which I think good coaches do. I think you kind of figure out, this is what we're gonna do.
Who is our starting five?
James has done one show since it started, maybe 2 shows.
Yeah.
I didn't feel as confident. I was like, you know what? Let James be the feature before you, because there's a good chance I'm gonna bomb, and if you bomb and I bomb, then we're closing out the show bad.
Yeah, well, and I also told you guys to just be ready because I was going to bounce in like 5 minutes. I was supposed to do 45, but in my head I was like, look, if I go off before the light, I need you guys to come up and tell a quick story and let's get out of there.
Go back up after you?
Yeah, I'll introduce you guys at the end of my set and you just come up and do
Dude,
a
I was
Q&A.
eating fucking margarita pizza by then.
I think the funniest part was we all came off stage at a certain point, like after our sets, and we all said the same thing to each other, which was, I don't know what the fuck happened up there.
Yeah.
Because I think we did kind of black out because you weren't really doing your old material that you were, but it was messy. You know, when we were doing stand up for all of 2019, it was a certain order and we'd mess around a bunch on stage, but we kind of had our bits down.
Yeah.
I was also drunker than I normally am because I haven't been drinking a lot.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
one shot hit us like 4 shots.
Right. But it went great.
Yeah, I just remember being in the green room and watching you guys put back a couple shots and go, okay, yeah, they're getting real loose.
Yeah,
we did our routine, which is like legit 4 shots of Patron before we hit the stage.
Yeah.
And that was fun when we were training.
Yeah.
But we took an off season off,
Right.
and then they asked us to run sprints.
Yep. Now we're just stupid wobbling penguins up there falling on the stage.
But that's what I was super grateful for, because when you brought me on, like I was like right before the pandemic, I felt like I was hitting my groove, and then like I feel like if I didn't have that opportunity, but if I got the opportunity now, I would have shit the bed so hard,
Right?
Because I wouldn't have been confident at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was good for all of us. It was
And we're mask free because we all got COVID tested, which means we successfully, safely performed at a club, and we were safe.
We were
safe
though.
about it, and the club was safe about it. That was
So
too.
me and James were like far away from the people, and Turbo was legit just on hand duty. I was like, Turbo, watch our hands. Watch our hands. Like whatever happens, and it was just like a thing, and like a guy would come and I fucking dap a guy up. I was like, fuck. And I would hold my hand out like I was like, fuck, Turbo, help. He's like, he'd run over with the sanitizer, like get it all sanitized. Like we're good.
And luckily, Turbo has spent a lifetime studying magicians, so he is keen on the hands.
I'd do my set and then go straight to the green room while you guys sold stuff because I didn't feel it was necessary for all of us to be out there.
Right.
But that's so funny because I told Turbo the same thing. He'd always come to the back first and then go to you guys.
Right.
And I'd always be like, hey man, I don't want to like make you responsible for what's happening, but please fucking watch these guys. Please watch their hands.
Yeah.
We've been known to go rogue.
Yeah. And you guys were like, obviously we said we were drunk too. So I was like, I just imagine Turbo out there with the fucking SWAT shield, like backing people up, throwing
that would've
fucking
made-
smoke bombs.
Turbo just like hold.
He's got a spear. He's poking people in the
Dude,
kidney.
he's a fucking Spartan from 300. Oh! They're like, what the fuck?
People are bleeding out. Like, can we get a koozie? Or how much?
How much we need to stop the bleeding?
He's the lumpy one that hid in the cliffs for half the movie.
Wow. I start to feel fucking good about myself, you piece of shit.
No, Turbo did drop like 30 lbs.
We're selling merch like raise your shield, and he's like,
He literally just talked about his confidence. Come on, man.
Dude, I didn't mean to call you the lumpy one.
But
Oh, it's
congratulations
cool. Thank
on losing weight. Ralph did
Thank you.
also,
Yeah.
and they're both
I lost a little
little
bit.
vegetable boys. I gained weight. I only eat cheesecake now. That's all.
We could never tell. You know when I could really tell how skinny you were was when I get reminded of old pictures before you started lifting weights when you had longer hair. Mm-hmm. Dude, you were fucking. How much did you weigh back then?
I was like from 8th grade till I was 26. I think I weighed like 145 pounds.
Fuck.
You could see in my arms.
Yeah.
My arms are like wrists.
yeah.
Extended.
Yeah, and like your neck and like everything.
Shoulder to fingers.
Yeah, I was a little top ramen boy.
I think the coolest thing though is
Noodling my way into your hearts. Sorry, had to say it. Okay.
I think the coolest thing though is like literally we have the same workout regimen. You're on a Peloton, getting those fucking legs jacked.
Yeah.
And then I can't afford one, so I'm just riding a normal ass bike.
Yeah, it's
Your
called a-
legs are just ripped and your arms are still.
My torso's fat, my arms are skinny. Just a little potato with carrots sticking out.
Oh man.
I know. I haven't been on the Peloton in a long time. I got mad about it because it is expensive. It costs like fucking $3,000, and then you pay $50 a month for it. And
Oh, because there's a monthly fee?
it's
What's
like
the monthly
it's like
fee
a gym
for?
membership.
Goes to
basically,
the,
for
instructors.
trainers. Yeah. Because you're paying for live.
Just blew Ralph's mind.
Yeah, you're paying for live classes every day. There's like 10 new classes.
Yeah, have you not seen the commercials where they just
Well, I thought
yell
that
at
was
you?
all like stock stuff.
No. So you pay. It does go into a stock, so you can play like yesterday's class
Anytime,
or whatever.
right.
But then there's like a clicker that says new class in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ken's gonna ride to Garth Brooks, and then you try to keep up to like Thunder Rolls, but your pacing's off because you don't know how to fucking.
Does he know how
Yeah.
good you're doing?
No,
Okay.
You know, it's so fucking funny. There is like a camera on the Peloton, but I don't know why.
There's no like take a photo of anything?
No,
like-
not that I'm aware of. And I thought for the first month that they could see me, and I'd like my hair would be messy, and I'd like try to turn off camera, or if
Yeah,
I was-
man.
I'd like shower before I Pelotoned to like
Just
look
in
good.
case. Just in case.
That's like a really
Like, look
Bro,
good
what
for
if
Brian.
what if
That's so
Peloton
funny.
is just a ploy to like secretly record everybody's households?
dude, that's like
Oh,
a
man.
crazy
What if
nightmare.
what if you were taking
Bro.
a bath with your little penis
Of course
floating
it
at the
is.
surface and the Peloton came over the top and
Of
was
course it is.
recording
The
you?
Peloton is from the fucking U.S. government because when did the fucking Peloton start popping off?
Yeah.
Quarantine, when they know everyone's gonna be fucking stuck at home or at a gym, and now we can keep tabs on Sammy
Yeah.
J. Comroe to
Oh,
see what
wow.
the fuck he's doing.
Wow,
Yep.
so I'm a statistic because I
Yep.
bought mine when I was in quarantine
Yeah.
because
Yep.
of the gym thing.
Yes.
I fell into the trap.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, now I'm just one of those guys. Huh?
Yes.
I'm not an original anymore.
Yep.
Also, when you said the camera was taking a video of me and my little, and then you paused, I thought you were gonna say my kids, and you said penis, and that was offensive.
It was a callback to the bathtub story.
Just going down the line, huh? You're hurting your friends one by one.
Guess who's next?
Oh no!
Ralph's up.
I was gonna say this though, like the little camera that's on a Peloton seems like it's like a fucking nightmare out of a Black Mirror episode.
Oh yeah.
Because like I could see the paranoia behind that because it's like you've got somebody who's riding a bike, you know, and they're just keeping tabs on. Like imagine if how freaked out would you be if the instructor's like, oh, really slacking off there, Mr. Comroe.
I kept, well, they say things like you're doing a great job, this day's for you, stuff like that, but that's general, but it also feels like they're talking directly to you. So the first couple times I'd be riding and then like look behind me.
Yeah.
Are you talking to my wife? Or
Dude.
I put a towel over the camera
Start
now.
mentioning like specific things and see if it starts popping up on your computers as ads.
I would know, you know why I know the camera doesn't work unless they're like the instructors are stone faced because I started insulting them through the camera just to see if they could hear me.
Nobody's that
Oh
good.
my god.
Yeah, they'd be riding and I'd be like, oh, you're fucking fat.
Yeah.
While I was riding, and they didn't even move, and I was like, okay, they can't see me.
That is the
Yeah.
worst insult to a Peloton instructor. If
Yeah.
they're gonna break for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like you ate carbs this morning, Jonathan.
Oh, he used his full name.
Yeah, it's John. He goes by John, but I know what the full thing is.
His mom calls him Johnny.
Rochelle killed herself because 4 people on Pelotons called her fat.
Do we all took the test?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it? It's not your first time.
A COVID test?
Yeah, you've taken.
No,
a COVID test a lot.
I've taken 25 of them.
Yeah. It sounds like you like can't pass, but you're trying to get in.
That's Ralph's bar exam.
I'm just trying to get into. I just want to get fucking COVID, dude. Just give me a fucking positive, dude. My whole life's so fucking negative all the time, dude. My fucking dad's always breathing down my fucking neck, telling me to get out, get a fucking job. My mom's like, why do you keep playing that fucking loud music? And I'm like, whatever. And I'm talking to my girlfriend like, baby, we're gonna fucking make it. The band is gonna make it. Like, just fucking believe in us, dude.
Sir,
we got
can
a
you
gig
just
in
stop
Bakersfield
sir?
tomorrow.
Sir, can you just stop talking? We just need to put this swab in your nose. Yeah, sir, this would be a lot easier if you would just shut the fuck up. I get why your dad was upset. Just fucking shut the fuck up so we can get this test over with.
For sure.
The windows rolling. Yo, nobody knows this, but after a show, we've talked about it before, but after shows, we do like edibles and we get super high. And Ralph will do that, like characters like that
Yeah.
for like the longest.
Too long.
Yeah, if you guys thought that was long, you've never been up from midnight to 7 a.m. with Ralph in a hotel room.
You've never had to sleep with Ralph.
No, you know what's funny though? Here's what happens: is I keep you guys up in your hotel room, and then by the time you guys kick me out, I go to my hotel room and I'm ready for bed, and then Turbo's like fucking still amped, and then Turbo keeps me up. It's almost like you pay Turbo to like fuck me over.
You left our hotel room in Toledo, and then me and Sam didn't say another word until we were scared by the TV show that you put on.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yo,
Yeah.
that was insane. Okay, so it was like Saturday night.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Saturday night, and we're all in our room, me and
Yep.
James' room. And it's like 11 p.m., 11:30.
Probably
and-
later.
Yeah, maybe midnight, and we're super high. It's starting to kick in. And Ralph's doing like, you're doing like character like that.
Yeah.
Except you weren't saying words. You were just like, bee ba 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 boo ba ba ba, bee ba 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 boo ba ba, bee 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 bee.
I was not doing that.
Yeah, you were. You're doing shit like that.
I'm going to post a video. You were doing that.
You were, and because I was under. James told me when I got here today. He said, "Do you remember that you were under your covers and you were like peeking out, and Ralph was laying his head on your head?"
Above the covers, and I could see Sam hiding like it was a horror movie, and that you were the creature on the bed, and he was like, "Help!"
And you were just fucking beep ba ba bo ba 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 bee bee bee.
Ralph was making eye contact with me, and so were you, though. So
Yeah.
I had to look into both eyes.
You got a deep look into a scared soul and then a very intimidated, fearless soul.
It
The
was
problem
great.
is every now and then you guys would break, and he was like, "Made you laugh? Can I get a snick snack?"
Oh, yeah, dude, I had to pay you
wanted
in
a piece-
chocolate.
He wanted a piece of fucking chocolate.
I forgot, dude. Yeah, we had like Snickers and Kit Kats, and Ralph would only take payment in form of a piece of chocolate.
Yeah,
For making you guys, I've been making you guys laugh all day. Can I get a chocolate?
Somehow Ralph turned into a South Park character, like, "Oh, come on, guys! I made you laugh. Can I get a snick snack?"
Also, we should change this word to first day back and just do dreams.
I was gonna say that.
I don't know how long we've
No,
been
no,
doing
let's stay on this. So we're gonna edit this part out, and then at the end we're gonna say today's word is
No, I was just
Whatever.
Gonna say, let it fucking roll. This is the first episode we've done where we've disregarded.
Yeah, we'll
the
do
fucking word.
dreams again, but we'll actually talk about our dreams.
okay. I'm cool with that.
Is that fun?
That's fun. Just have dreams. No, we'll have dreams one, and then like dreams like for real though.
Yeah, the real
Dreams
shit.
part, dude.
Okay, I'm cool with that. But
it's
let's
like-
keep this going because I like. Okay, so I feel like
I'm not
Here's-
gonna edit it.
okay.
no,
well,
we're gonna
whatever.
leave that in.
Fine,
No,
leave it.
Feels
in.
like a bad dream.
It's gonna be like the comedian who brings like a banjo on stage, but puts it next to him.
Never
and then
plays it.
Talks about for 45 minutes, does a set, and then just leaves with a banjo. That's what we're doing right now.
So here's the thing: is when we go on the road, and we usually we'll go to a local bar, and I'll drag everyone because I'll be like, listen, when are we ever gonna be
In
in
Toledo.
Toledo again? And the answer is 8 months.
It's always
That's like the funnest thing to me is like go to like a bar, not like that everyone goes to, that no one goes to, and like seeing all the locals and seeing all that. That's the most fun.
You
but
you
like
meet the guy.
the guy, but like during COVID times, we're not comfortable doing that.
No.
Like as I don't think anyone should be. No one should be just going willy-nilly into bars and just drinking and like no mask, whatever. So we have to find our own fun. So what we did is right when we got off stage, we immediately just started just taking in as much marijuana as possible. Yes. I was smoking it. I was doing the dabs of the little oil droplets that James gets, which are way too strong, and taking edibles. So by the time I was eating, I ate all of my chocolate.
You
and
ate
before
so
it
fast.
even kicked in. Before my high even kicked in. So then these motherfuckers are just high eating chocolate, and I was like, all right, how do I get this chocolate from these guys? I was like, well, if I keep making them laugh, then maybe they'll feel bad for me, and maybe they'll have to pay me in chocolate. So every time I'd make them laugh, I'd be like, ooh, about to get some more chocolate.
And then he started fucking bartering with me, and he was like, Turbo, would you just go down to the front desk and get me snacks? And I just was like, no, I just treated him like he was my son, and he was crying, and I'm like, no.
Well, because you fucked up. Because you have to have some willpower.
Yeah,
fucking get
that
high.
was what was problem.
You have to sit the chocolate on the table, and you wait till the high kicks in, and then you eat it. You don't just eat it while you're sober. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Nobody eats a fucking Snickers sober. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever seen me eat a fucking Snickers?
No.
Yeah, point proven.
Yeah. He's sober.
Fuck.
And you also,
See?
when we got super high, you texted my wife.
No. Okay, let's clear that up.
Yeah, let's. Because you got me in trouble.
No, no.
Yes,
you were high as fuck, and you showed us a video that she
kids?
sent of your kids, and I made a joke that said,
Let's hear it first, and then we can tell you if it was a joke or not.
I said she's a better director than she is a mother. It was a joke, and he's like
a real funny joke.
Dude, he picked up his phone. This motherfucker picked up his phone and fucking Spider-Man fingered this whole reply back. He's like, "Oh, look what Ralph just said."
Because you told me to tell her.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I said, "You do not send that to her."
I did not hear the do not. All I heard was send it to her.
No,
I thought you sent it.
I'm pretty sure
No.
all Ralph said was bing bong, snick snack.
Made
Honestly,
you laugh.
That joke landed as fucking great as when fucking James called me the lumpy piece of shit from 300.
So then she said,
Dude,
Sam
he
sends
gets a
that.
shield too.
Sam sends that to his wife, and then I'm like, "Well, if I don't defend myself, Alfie will kill me in my sleep."
For sure.
So I was
but
like,
you didn't defend yourself. You just threw me under the bus.
"Well, I mean, tomato."
Ralph showed his true colors.
No,
if
so
we
I was-
ever were getting grilled by cops, Ralph would fuck me.
No, I'm running.
Yeah, no, Ralph,
No, I'm running. And then right when we get pulled over, I am sprinting out of the car every fucking time.
Sorry, officer. I know it was a speeding ticket. I don't know where that guy's going.
Just running to a cornfield outside of Bakersfield.
judging by how fast he's running, I probably shouldn't have written you guys a speeding ticket. Yeah, your
right.
fucking
And
mantra
then-
is like the
yeah.
best the best defense is a best offense or a
Yeah.
greater offense. You just
So
just double
and
down.
then I was mad that he just threw me to the fucking wolves, to Alfie. So I was like, "Your husband is high on marijuana right now." Just fucking, he is high on marijuana, and she's like, "Stop getting him high." And then I said, "He just ordered a sampler platter from Denny's."
Oh yeah.
That was the bitch move.
Yeah, I know. That she wasn't even mad about the weed part.
I know,
The
she was-
sampler platter at Denny's
Yeah,
was the
she was
fucking.
like, he should not be ordering mozzarella sticks after midnight.
Yeah, she was. That's when she got pissed.
They were good though. Dude,
Dude, that shit hit the spot.
you just hard narked on your friends.
Hey man, it's me or the world.
Oh my god, the world
Are you
then.
against the world?
It's you against the world is what you
It's
should
hey
have
man, it's
said,
me and the world.
But you said me or the world.
Yeah,
and we'd always
Wait,
choose
it's
the
me
world.
or?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it said me and the world.
No.
It's me or the world.
No.
But the problem with what we did, gentlemen,
Oh my god, a principal that also got in trouble. A principal that also graffitied the school.
I took
Yeah,
edible
he's
too.
teaching himself his own lessons.
Look,
problem what we
guys,
did.
You're about to fire the teacher whose OnlyFans you just found by subscribing to her OnlyFans account.
and that's why we don't get high at Canoga Park High.
That's honestly no. You should.
Yeah, at
you're-
that school. Yeah. I wish I knew about it. Weed, not the school. That's where I went. Where we fucked up was we usually have 3 days in a city.
Yeah.
We only had 2 days in this city.
Yeah.
So
It
we
was
went
quick.
way too hard the first night
Yeah.
because we were excited to be friends again. And then James and I were talking about it. The second night we messed up because we did his little oil shit,
Oil.
and we had a flight we had to leave at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had to leave at 5 a.m. Bro, I've never been so high when I woke up in my life. I couldn't even drive the rental car. I had to get, thank God Turbo's name is also Sam.
Yeah.
Because they were like, Sam, here's your receipt. And I was like, oh, thank God he's got it. Because I was in the passenger seat freaking out.
I
the
just
whole
would
ride there,
have
like,
screamed, "My name's James."
I'm James. What am I not? Why am I Sam now?
Did we body swap like in Trading Spaces?
Well, the worst part is I
Places?
was up all night because my punishment is I have to stay with Ralph, and then he comes down hard.
Yeah.
After he had too many snick snacks.
And I get that
like
random
sugar
like
rush.
previous crackhead energy. I've literally apologized to
Yeah. Turbo is literally like, it's like fucking 5 a.m. and he's like, I'm sorry for being a crackhead. Okay. Also, that's also the time when Turbo took fucking a boner pill.
Wait, this last weekend?
No. But like that, the time where Turbo was talking to girls in Houston,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he looked and
We've said this. We've told
yeah,
this.
yeah. Turbo's talking to girls in Houston, and he's like very confident that he's gonna hook up with a girl. And he looks at me and he shows me the boner pill, the golden boner pill from the gas station, and takes it. And as he fucking swallows it, the girl that he's been talking to and her friend just goes like, "Yeah, I think we're gonna go back home. Thank you guys for the great night." Da-da-da. And then Turbo's like, so then now I'm have to hang out with fucking Turbo and his hard ass dick and his crackhead energy. It's like 4 a.m. He's like watching porn, and I'm just like, just go to bed.
I was like a Jack Russell Terrier just with a hard dick.
Did it work, the gas station boner pill?
Yeah, I can't explain it. I don't know why.
Yeah, oh, he's like, he
It
said,
made-
he's
I
like,
started hanging dong on the Southwest flight home.
dude, Turbo says, he's like, I do really love those gas station boner pills because they just make my dick heavy.
Oh God! Ugh.
Not hard.
I'm just picturing
Not hard, heavy.
That's what the fucking hunchback Spartan would say.
Fair.
Yeah,
Dude,
Fair.
TSA is just like, sir, it appears you have a heavy dick. Can you step over here, please?
Yeah, sure. For whatever reason, the gold-plated pill just kept going off when they did the.
We're gonna have to put you in the exit row.
I think we should. I want to close on this though. We should. I wanted to. That's why I asked initially. You've taken the COVID test a bunch.
Yeah.
This was my first time ever taking it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because we
Me
came back,
too.
Yeah, because we came back from the road, and obviously we all have like significant others, or I have a family. I don't want to get people fucking sick. So
I have a
like,
family too. I got kids.
No,
So-
you don't. You don't
so
have family or
so
kids,
far
you would
my-
never have texted my wife what you texted her. You know that texting her that I got a sampler platter at Denny's after midnight was gonna ruin my life. I can't see my kids for 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to quarantine because of the onion rings.
I can't see my kids for one time a month.
But is
for
it
everything
my
I
fault
order.
or is it your fault that you fucking ordered a sampler platter from Denny's?
I'll be honest, it's my fault because I pitched it.
Yeah, James got the sampler platter, and I was high. And you know when you hear somebody get food when you're high, you go, "I want that too."
Okay, but in my defense,
it was James' fault.
it was like 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah,
There's no good food coming out of Denny's at 1 a.m.
yeah, it was,
There's no other food, other options.
right. Denny's
that
is
was
the only
it.
option.
That was it. And so I figured, what can you fuck up the least?
Yeah. And I didn't even
Fried
want to
food.
do it. I was wearing a hat and I took it off, and then there was a little James Ratatouille.
Yeah, I was pulling the strings.
Wow.
And he told me to do it. He
I
pulled
didn't
my
know,
hair.
I didn't know
3
any of
times.
this. I was still doing my shtick.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
you were doing your bit, and he fucking almost pulled my hair plugs out, and I know that means chicken wings.
it makes me feel terrible because I feel like initially I was brought on to like help increase productivity, and instead I just encourage the shenanigans and make things worse.
Yeah, you as the sober person in the group have not helped once. I will say that.
Well, you did drive a car back.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
that helps.
Once.
That
Once.
helps. That
All
helps.
right.
But
Once.
that's just once.
Yeah. And so you have a couple
And
more.
we were desperate.
If you didn't drive it back, we would not have made it out of that town.
I feel like I'm the chaperone at prom that like sneaks the vodka into the punch bowl. You know, I'm like trying to do the right thing, but instead you guys are just fighting and texting each other significant
Well, it's
others.
because all three of us had already poured vodka into the punch bowl.
Together.
Each of us secretly did it without knowing the other did it. And then Turbo was like, well, I'll take care of these guys. Now we're just drinking 4 vodkas in one punch.
Could you imagine if we went to fucking high school together?
I don't know if we'd be friends now.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like we were all so different. But I think the thing that James just said has to be a Boy Meets World episode.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. That's been said before. But I am glad you drove back because there's no way I could have. I was so fucking.
Dude, I've never seen someone so defeated.
I was so sad. I had to throw up. And I must have burped 1,000 times that day.
What was that, do you think?
I think it was just we were talking about it was exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
From
Lack
it was
of
like
sleep,
being
man.
high.
And when you have to do an East Coast flight, you have and you're waking up in LA, you have to wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to make the show that night,
Right?
Because you have to get there. Then for Toledo, you have to fly into Detroit, rent a car, drive to Toledo.
Yeah, I don't know if people really. We've kind of addressed it before, but how hard it is to go
fucking
West Coast to East Coast to do a show.
brutal.
Yeah.
Literally, we all woke up. You guys met at my house at 3:45 a.m.
Yep.
And then we drove together to LAX another 45 minutes, and then we flew all day to get it. To lose 3 hours, and then we landed, and it's like, oh fuck, it's already 5 p.m. Check in, shower, rent a car, drive an hour.
Yeah.
See, and I drove down. I had it like planned out. I'm like, I'm gonna get a nap in. I drove down from San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
I was like down in town at 7 p.m. I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna crash on my buddy's couch. He's like, yeah, neither of us are feeling too hot. So instead, I just camped out in my Prius at a Ralph's grocery store.
Damn.
And then I picked up Sam at fucking 3, and we were here by 4.
And I didn't get any sleep because there was coyotes outside of my house. I thought they were dogs. I tried to pet one.
I was delirious. I slept over. I met you guys there. I slept over at my girlfriend's house. I woke up at 3-something in the morning, and I put on. She said I put on my neck pillow, which I did for some reason. I put on my neck pillow, and then I started stretching.
like full below.
Like I was like yoga stretching. I did like the full. I don't even know what you call it, but I put like my right leg in front. And I laid on top of it. I was stretching my hips out. I was doing a downward dog with a neck pillow on that I was going to take off anyway.
Right. Right. Like you had a game.
Delirious.
Later.
Yeah.
Like delirious.
You should flag football championship.
When you wake up before 5 a.m., you're not in the right sense of mind.
No, especially when you usually
Stay
we're,
up till
we're not
3
going to bed
a.m.
at 7
Right.
p.m. either.
No.
Like we're getting a couple hours of sleep. I didn't get any sleep the night before, and then we're on the flight. We rent the car, we drive, we do 2 shows. We basically stayed up plus working for
and we stayed up
24
too.
hours straight. Woke up the next morning, not like crazy late.
No,
And then we had an
we all
early
woke up
show.
at like 10 something.
Yeah, we had an early show too. We had a 6 p.m.
Right, so 2 shows a night,
2
and then
more, got back,
get back on a fucking plane,
got
get no
high,
sleep,
yeah.
get back on a plane. Can I do a little baby rant, little quick mini rant? Maybe
Yeah.
you guys will agree with this.
Yes.
This pissed me off during the quarantine and the pandemic. Is that we all became out of work. Every artist, every actor, every musician, I don't care, DJ,
No, they still
whatever
worked.
you are. If you do art or we became out of work, and then we were the people who needed help the most. And then people were like, shitting on art, like ironically, like, oh, like actors, comics, musicians, you don't need help. And then all they would fucking do is sit and watch Netflix and listen to music and look at art, things that literally, if you're watching Netflix, that was an actor that struggled the most during the pandemic.
Right.
And if you're watching comedy specials, that was a comic who struggled the most during the pandemic. Like, it ties into like how hard it is just to travel. And then like, it's just a rant.
No, I agree. I think people get like they take it for granted sometimes.
It's so
How much
hard
work
driving,
they put into it.
sleeping in your car, getting on the airport, sleeping in. It's
Sucking
and then you show
sucking a
up.
random man's dick at the airport because he says he's got some chocolates for you, kid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we all experienced
I didn't
that.
do that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you guys were at LAX when the guy was like, "Hey, you want some chocolate, kid?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Well, here you go." And then I go like, "Okay," and then and then you kind of just suck it, and then some stuff comes out, and then he gives you some peanut M&Ms.
Oh my god, I'm gonna tell my wife that you said this whole thing.
Yeah.
Peanut M&Ms.
It's good to be back, boys.
But I think the one closing note is like how rad it is that it's starting to feel normal again, and that a lot of these clubs are starting to like take the safety precautions that are necessary so that we can get back to work.
Yeah, we got a bunch of tour dates coming up.
Happy to do it. I just want people to be happy that we do it. Not me in particular, not you, like everybody, like anybody that contributes to entertainment for other people.
Yeah.
Send them some love.
Support
God bless
the
them.
fucking arts.
Thank you, Sam. Well put.
Support the arts.
Ralph, do you have a closing message?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't talk to people at airports that try to give you chocolate. It's a trick. It's just peanut M&Ms.
You're so gross. You're so gross. I would only suck a dick for an almond joy.
What?
Yeah.
You like
can-
almond joys?
Yeah, and then I'll say you can cook a nut all over me.
All right, bud. You've had enough.
All
You're going to jail.
Yep. You can
You're going to jail.
you're a cop. For the last 10 years, you've been
That's how I show you.
this was your sting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we needed to know.
Dude, you've been deep undercover.
Damn, bro.
Deep undercover.
Well,
Yeah,
that
he
was
said
our
almond joys.
episode.
We got him.
He said it. He said you can cook a nut anywhere you want.
I think I'm gonna come first before I take
How
him
is that
down.
not their commercial?
Move in.
But everyone,
Move in.
honestly, real quick, you guys are going to have to tune into the next episode to hear Dreams because we had too much fun because it was our first time back.
All right, Sam, show Rue in your camera. Get Rue on camera so we can close out strong.
She's in. I do want to show her.
Hi, Rue.
That's Rue.
Oh,
Rue.
shit, she's
Bark.
stretching. Okay, get limber,
If you
get
ever
on
hear
film.
Bark, that's James's baby wolf. All right, you guys, we got a bunch of tour dates coming up finally, huh? We're back on the road. If you follow me or any of the guys or Secret Clubhouse Podcast on Instagram, you'll see all of our tour dates coming up, and you can listen to the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Wednesday, and you can now watch it live on YouTube. I'm Samuel J. Comroe. That's Ralph Guerra. That's James Frey. That's Turbo. Peace. We love you guys.
And that's Rue.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends. We're the three best friends.